Hi guys, it's Leanna. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here joining me today as I decorate my home for Christmas. I am so excited about today's video. I am going to be utilizing this wasted space on top of my coat closet when you first come in my house. So today this ladder is going to be my friend as I climb up to reach on top of my coat closet. We have vaulted ceilings and our front room, which is our formal living room area. So I got this idea that I wanted to create a whimsical North Pole / Polar Express display on top of this area that usually really isn't used. I do normally keep a lantern. It's like a big lantern on top of there, but that's really all that I do with that space. So I thought it would be great to come up with some kind of whimsical way to use the space this Christmas. So I had grand plans to create a whole like Polar Express display up there with an actual, model size Polar Express train. I did purchase a train, but I ended up returning it because it was way too big for the space. So I had to reimagine my original plans, but hopefully they turn out just as good as my original plans.
First, let me show you the items that I got for my display. I got this welcome to the North Pole sign from Hobby Lobby. This will be kind of my centerpiece. It was $9.99 because it was 50% off. It was a great option because I saw a very cute sign at home that was $99. So I'm going to kind of make my own version. I got this fiber optic tree from Walmart that I'm going to be turning into like an elf tree of sorts. I'm building a ladder to go up the tree. And then around the top of the wall, I'm going to put this flocked garland that also came from Walmart. I was so happy to find this train. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off. I had so much trouble finding the right train. As I mentioned, I had bought the Polar Express train, had to send that back. I also bought another train from Amazon, ended up having to send that back, and I was so happy to finally find this one. I'm going to use these ornaments, these like peppermint painted ornaments. I'm going to use this snowman I got from the Dollar Tree, which I think he's so cute and doesn't even look like he came from the Dollar Tree. This letter to Santa mailbox I got from the Target Dollar Spot. And then I got this cute little Santa from Home Goods. My kids picked this Santa, and he has a lot of hair, so you can barely see his face, but he is pretty cute. So these are just the main items that I purchased, and I'm going to be making some items to complete my display also, so stick with me. So the first thing I'm going to add to my ledge is a couple command hooks to hang my garland around the top of the wall. So I just used 3 command hooks. I cleaned the area first with alcohol. I actually used the same exact process that I had in my dining room. It's the same garland and everything, but for some reason that fell down and this one stayed up perfectly. So this is my garland, and to it I'm just gonna add my little peppermint painted ornaments, or peppermint colored ornaments I should say. And I just spaced them out through the garland. The next thing I'm going to add is my train. I'm just going to try to center that on the front. One thing I know that I do want to add is some kind of lighting around the train or in the train, because I want it to really be one of the focal pieces. I do end up adding a battery operated tea light inside of the train, and then I'll add more lighting outside. Next, I'm going to add my mailbox on the N, letters to Santa, before adding my Santa Claus. So the next thing I'm going to be working on is the sign. I'm going to be creating a post for the sign, and I'm going to be creating arrows that point different directions. I start off with a piece of scrap 2x2 that I had, and I just cut it to the length that I needed it with my saw, and then I painted the arrows. Most of my spray painted, but this one I ran out of my black spray paint, so I painted it by hand with my chalk paint. They all came with like twine hangers that I just cut off. And next I'm going to be making stickers for each of them that have different sayings with my Cricut machine. I'm just going to use transfer tape to apply them onto the arrows. If you don't have a Cricut machine, you can easily stencil the words on, or you can use letter stickers to apply the same sayings to your arrows. I did attach them to my post that I painted red with a combination of wood glue and a dab of hot glue just to keep it in place. I did not mix the two glues together though. After that was finished, I started on my elf ladder that I'm creating. I used some square dowel rods that I got from Hobby Lobby. I cut the ladder rungs in smaller pieces and then had the long pieces. I spray painted them all red, and then I attached them all together using my wood glue. I had a wooden crate left over for my fall decor, and I just screwed the post to the sign to the wooden crate for a base, and then I covered the wooden crate with felt rolls that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just hot glued those onto the box. And then I just set the whole sign and box on top of the ledge in my North Pole display. Next, I'm gonna place my fiber optic tree with my elf ladder that I made, and my elf feet picks that I put in the tree. I just put some bells on the ladder too to make it more festive, and that is what it looks like. It looks like the elves have fallen into the tree, and that was the look that I was going for. I have a few characters that I still want to add to my North Pole display. I have Rudolph here and a snowman. Let's call him Frosty. So I want Rudolph to sit on top of this empty present box I got from the Dollar Tree so that he can ride in the train. I have an extra block of styrofoam so that he's more visible in the train. And here he is sitting in the back of the Polar Express train. And I just placed a snowman right on the corner, right by this sign. Next, I'm going to add some fairy lights to my garland to start lighting up my display. These fairy lights I've used in several other areas. They got them from Amazon. And this is what they look like. It's nice because you can choose lots of different settings for them, and they do have a remote control. I do want the display to be lit up a little more so it's visible, and I'm going to take a strand of white Christmas tree lights that are indoor outdoor and just run them through the display. I just wrap them around the sign and around the train, around Santa, so that it lit up this display better. Next, I'm taking some of this pillow fill or batting, and I'm going to just use it like fake snow and put it along the top of the garland on the ledge so that it looks like it's a snowy winter wonderland. I also placed the faux snow on top of the box the stand is attached to, and under the elf ladder, and just everywhere around the display, so it just has a uniformed winter wonderland look.
He looks into the progress, and it seems as every year they'll be cutting it close, but that's just how it goes. Of that he has no fear.
I did place a little gift box that looks like a house at the back of the display. I might be adding a little bit to that to make it more look like a elf village, but for right now I'm just leaving it as is. And this is my completed North Pole display, which I am also going to show you what it looks like at nighttime. Thank you so much for joining me while I created this North Pole display. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I was able to utilize this wasted space on top of my coat closet, and I hope it gave you some ideas for your home this holiday season. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.